All right, those were our lean hamburger patties. Next, I'm coming in with some red enchilada sauce, and we're just gonna drizzle a little bit on each one of our patties. You don't need too much, about a tablespoon should do it. And you can use whatever enchilada sauce you like. This one is just my favorite. So we're gonna make sure to get a good amount on each of these patties, just like so. And I have my little brush here to make sure it gets from edge to edge. These are gonna be the most delicious oven-baked hamburgers that you've ever had. It's unlike anything I've ever made before, but it is so tasty. So we have that delicious enchilada sauce just soaking on those patties. And now I'm gonna come in with my diced green chilies. You can use jalapenos if you like a little bit of heat, but we're gonna go ahead and kind of just get those green chilies beautifully placed on top of our patties with that enchilada sauce. If you couldn't tell, we're kind of going for like a Mexican cuisine inspired patty, and this is just gonna taste so incredible. It is one of my favorite things I make. Yum. All right, now I have some diced red onion, and just like with the green chilies, we're gonna just do a nice little tablespoon right on top and kind of get it spread out. I did buy these pre-diced because I hate crying, but obviously you can dice them yourself. You can do a yellow onion or a white onion, but these are gonna be so flavorful. These onions already smell so good, and this is gonna just add the heat. All right, now to play on those Mexican flavors, I am gonna top this with some taco seasoning, and we're gonna do a nice little, heavy sprinkle, I guess, on each of these. That looks about right. Yummy. All right, I'm gonna move this to the side and bring in my pepper jack cheese. This is just the block, but you can buy the shredded if you can find it. And we're just gonna go ahead and cut some thin slices, the best we can, out of our block, because this is gonna be our cheese for our burger. But you could also do a Monterey Jack. I kind of like the heat in the pepper jack, which is why I chose it, and I think it complements the enchilada sauce and the green chilies. But if you don't want too much heat, you can do a cheddar, you can do a Mexican shredded cheese, whatever you like, I think will be absolutely delicious on here. But we just wanna make sure that this gets nice and cut. All right, now that that's nice and cut up, we can come back in with our burgers, and we are just gonna place our cheese right on top. I think 3 little slices should be perfect. Doesn't matter how you place it, as long as each burger gets some cheese. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so good. We have our hamburgers, the enchilada sauce, the green chilies, the onions, taco seasoning, and now this delicious cheese that's just gonna melt so beautifully on top of these burgers. And we do have a surprise for the end that I think everyone will love. So let's go ahead and get this in the oven. My oven is set to 375, and this is gonna be in there for about 50 minutes. Oh my, these look absolutely incredible. I'm gonna go ahead and put these to the side. And I have here my flour tortillas. These are the fajita style. And we're gonna start off with one, but we are using these as our buns for our Mexican inspired burger. Now I have some guacamole that I'm just gonna spread on here. You can use some salsa, you can use whatever you like. And we're just gonna do a nice layer of that right on there. I think that looks absolutely perfect. We're gonna grab one more because this will be on top. But let's grab our burger. Oh my goodness. Kind of just grab it and leave that grease behind. Put that right on top of the guacamole. Put our other tortilla on top, kind of smush it so that it stays together. And then let's cut into this. All right, you ready?
I'm so ready.
Oh yeah, perfectly cooked. Kind of just holds that burger right in place with that guacamole. Let's give it a try.
Is it good?
That is incredible. Oh my goodness. You guys have to try this.